Nimso Indian Defense, Classical Variation, 4.005.A3bxc3 plus 6.qxc3d6. Balanced, neither player ever had an advantage. That game was pretty competitive. Both players had an amazing opening. Opening with the queen's pawn controls the center and usually leads to a more positional development of the pieces. The Indian game begins by controlling the important e4 square with the knight, rather than a pawn. c4 builds a strong center by controlling the important d5 square and creates a square for the knight to come to c3 without blocking the c-pawn. e6 opens up a line for the dark-squared bishop and prepares to castle quickly, while preparing to push a pawn to d5 and recapture with a pawn if captured. And c3 develops the knight to fight for the e4 square and to control d5. In the Nimso Indian defense, bb4 pins the knight on c3, preventing it from moving or protecting e4, and threatens to trade, disrupting white's pawns after bxc3. qc2 defends the knight on c3 and continues the fight for the e4 square. Castling gets the king out of the center and activates the rook. a3 puts the question to the bishop, retreat or capture. bxc3 plus captures the knight and puts the white king in check. qxc3 captures the bishop without doubling white c-pawns. d6 controls the e5 and c5 squares and opens up the d7 square. This adds pressure by pinning a knight. This activates a knight by developing it off of its starting square. It is the last book move. The bishop is ready to be developed to an active square. It is good. The opposing bishop is kicked by a pawn, and must now move or be captured. It is best. After all captures, this is an equal trade. It is best. Recaptures. It is excellent. This develops the bishop and gives it scope on the long diagonal. It is best. Balanced, neither player ever had an advantage. That game was pretty competitive. Both players had an amazing opening.